Everybody, it's me, Gypsy, and I got tagged again. But this time I got tagged for the winter challenge, and I was tagged by Amanda Stewart, a very lovely, lovely woman that I met, oh my gosh, how many years ago? 10, 12, I don't know how many years ago, on a crafting site. We've never actually met in person, but we have talked via internet before. She's a really lovely gal, and she tagged me for this winter challenge, and I'll put her link in the description below. And basically it's 10 questions that you pick an either or answer for, and then you tag 4 other channels to do the same. So I wrote down the questions, and yeah, here we go. Snowboarding or skiing? Well, that's tough because I live in the Midwest in the United States, and I have not done either. I've never been on a snowboard, and I've never ever put my feet in a pair of skis, not even water skis. So I don't have an answer for that one. Now, if you were to say hiking or jogging, I could tell you I'd much rather go hiking. But yeah, snowboarding or skiing, I don't know. Never done either. Snowman or snow angel? I like doing snowmen better. Actually, snow people. I make both boys and girls when I make my snow people. But we rarely get enough snow to actually make any snow people. And if we do get enough, then it's usually melted within a couple of days anyway. The reason why I don't like to do snow angels is because of my arthritis and my fibromyalgia. If I get cold and wet, it causes me to flare up, and it causes me a lot of pain. So, and I like dressing up snow people because I make crazy ones. Hot chocolate or hot cider? I like both. To be honest, it just depends on my mood. If I'm going to be awake for a little while, like say it's the middle of the day, then I would prefer hot cider because then I can drink more of it. And if I'm like going to be going to bed soon, then I would rather have hot chocolate because it's heavier and it sits in my tummy and keeps me nice and warm, just gives me that cozy feeling. So just depends. Knit mittens or leather gloves? Well, here's another one. I don't do leather gloves, but I don't do mittens either. So can I say knit gloves? Is it okay if I do that, if I change it up? As long as they're not wool. I am actually allergic to wool, so I have to use either other natural fibers like alpaca or cotton, or I have to use things like acrylic and polyester. Okay, ice skating or sledding? Well, remember what I said about snowboarding and skiing, how there's not enough snow in the Midwest United States to do those things? Same thing with ice skating and sledding. I've never been either. I did once get pulled around on a piece of cardboard by my uncle when I was little, but there was no hill or anything like that to speak of. So yeah, I've never been ice skating. I like to watch ice skating. I have watched it, but I've never done ice skating, and I've never been sledding either. So sorry guys. Again, Midwest United States, I live where, yeah, there's just not enough snow. Chili or soup? I'm a soup kind of gal. I could have soup all year round. Actually, I do have soup all year round. I love soup. All different kinds of soups. You know, I make a really mean veggie soup. I also make something that I call my gypsy soup. And it may sound disgusting to some, but trust me, all my friends love it. What I do is, you know, if there's only a little bit of soup left, like say I made a tomato, like a roasted red tomato soup, and there was just a little bit left. I'll put it in the freezer. I have this big freezer tub, and I'll put that much in the freezer. And then the next time, say I make a potato soup or like a vegetable soup, and there's only a little bit left, I'll pour the leftover in on top of the leftover tomato soup, and I'll stick it in the freezer. And I keep doing that until my container in the freezer is full. And once it's full, I invite my friends over and I heat up the gypsy soup. And sometimes I'll add some more herbs or some more like chunks of potato and yam and, butternut squash and things like that in there. But yeah, that's my gypsy soup. I'll throw some lentils in there. And it's really good. It's never the same way twice. And it always tastes good and nothing goes to waste. So yes, I like soup better. Cozy outdoors or indoors? In the winter, I would have to say I'm cozy indoors. And again, it goes back to having fibromyalgia and arthritis and Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I can't tolerate the cold very well, and I especially can't tolerate damp cold. So yeah, in the wintertime, I'm snug on the couch with my kitty cats and my cup of tea and my fuzzy blanket and a good murder mystery. So wintertime, I'm indoors. Earmuffs or knit cap? I'm a cap kind of gal. You've probably even seen in some of my videos where I wear various caps. I don't knit them, I actually crochet them. But yeah, I'm not an earmuffs kind of gal. I'm a hat gal. Okay, s'mores or marshmallows? Can I say neither? Can I just have the graham crackers? I don't eat a lot of sweets, and I'm very picky about my chocolate. I am a dark chocolate person, and I'm not very fond of milk chocolate. I lived in Germany for 4 years, and even before I lived in Germany, when I was little, I was the one that would eat the little special dark chocolates that came in the Hershey's Miniatures mixed bag. Nobody else would touch them. I would. I love dark chocolate. So if I could have a dark chocolate s'more, I might eat one. I've never tried it, but I might. I'd rather have the graham crackers, though, if I'm honest. Winter Olympics or Super Bowl? The Olympics, for sure. I love the Olympics. I like watching the skiing. I like watching the bobsledding. I like watching the figure skating. Oh my gosh, the figure skating. Oh, I always wanted to do that when I was a little girl. That's just like my favorite. I love it. So beautiful and elegant and oh, yes. Katarina Witt used to be my favorite when I was younger. Oh, yeah, definitely Winter Olympics. And so now I have to nominate 4 other channels, and they have to answer these questions and nominate 4 other channels. The first channel that I'm nominating is The Living Garden, and Jessica is such a sweetheart. We have yet to meet, but we found out we only live a couple of hours from each other. We're both in Illinois, and she is a homesteader, and she has lovely children, so she talks about her kids, and she likes to take the video camera out on drives down the country road, which is kind of nice. You know, it makes you feel like you're right there. She's an excellent gardener, and yeah, I haven't met her in person yet, but we keep saying we're going to get together. So go visit Jess over at The Living Garden. And of course, the links to all of these channels will be in the description. The next one that I am nominating is Nailing It Australia. Oh my gosh, this gal, she is such a sweetheart. She is kind of a DIY gal. She fixes things up. She's a homesteader, you know, and of course lives in Australia. And she's just very down to earth and very friendly. I really love watching her videos. So I'm sending you there to Nailing It Australia. And the next channel is actually one that I just recently subscribed to because she was on a live chat of another channel that I was on as well. And it's NonnaGrace. And NonnaGrace, her name is Mary Grace, and she's in New York. She is just a lovely lady. She just really is a lovely lady. I have no other way to describe it. She does a lot of Q&A videos. She's a crafter. She's a grandmother. And yeah, she's just a really sweet lady. And I think you should go visit her channel, NonnaGrace. And like I said, the link will be in the description below. And the last one, ooh, almost got ink on my pants. The last one is Bandana Grandma. And Bandana Grandma, I have been following Bandana Grandma for about a year now. She is a wonderful gal. She is a gardener. She's kind of a I guess an urban homesteader. And she also does little fashion shows sometimes because she gets clothes that are sent to her that are like fit for her and picked out for her, and she likes to show us and everything. And her husband is a veteran, so we talk about military issues whenever we do live chat. She also cooks and cans, and she's another really sweet gal, you know, really sweet lady. So go see Bandana Grandma. Tell her Gypsy from Smallwood Homestead sent you. And thank you, Amanda Stewart. Your link is going to be below as well for nominating me for this winter challenge. I think this is fun. I like doing challenges because, well, it makes me feel like you guys get to know a little bit more about me, and I get to learn a little bit more about the channels that I watch as well. And we're all one great big YouTube family, so we might as well just, you know, spread the love. That's it for now, guys, and I guess I'll see you next time. Namaste, and have a great day.